how are you, may seem like a superficial question, but as a life coach, it actually matters to me how you're doing. You see, for my clients, I understand that people put on a brave face, they go into their days and they do the best they can with what they've got available. But what happens is when we're facing struggles and we don't have answers, but we have to get through, what other choice is there? So as I'm coaching my clients, I recognize there's times when they're going through struggles, when things aren't going well, and they need that extra little bit of support, but they don't want to always feel like they're bothering me or something like that. And what people come to realize is that everything is always perfect as it is. So when they're reaching out, when they're needing something, there is no problem. People contact me when they need help, and that's how it is. There is no problem. I don't care what time of day or night it is. You see, if I'm not going to get a message, I'm not going to get it. But most often, I'll see messages right when they come in. And usually it's only a sentence or two that people need just to be back on track, on the right path. Because with the coaching, they've already got a great structure, a great framework. We don't need long conversations to get to a point because we've built this whole infrastructure through the 24 life ingredients. And as our clients understand the 24 life ingredients, now we can refer back to all the different examples, all the different conversations, and very quickly they're able to just come right back down, grounded, and back to at peace. Now, it takes a while. People didn't create their lives of what they have right now in a hurry, but they can learn to create a different life, and as they do that, then it becomes much easier. You see, we were all born with the 24 life ingredients or access to them, and yet through all of education and everything else that we've been, I hate to use the word, but programmed with religion, programmed with government, programmed with everything around us, then we start to lose sight of what life actually gave us for us to create our own program. And so one of the keys with life coaching, so if you're a life coach and you've been coaching people, you'll know that there's people that try to coach and they keep a client for a session or 2 or 10, but then the client leaves. And the reason for that is that if a life coach doesn't understand the depth of life, so with conscious, subconscious, the difference between thinking and thought, feelings, all of that, then there comes a time when there's a limit to how much a coach can help somebody. And that's why in our coach training program, it takes over a year for coaches to become fully qualified. Now, after 3 to 6 months, they'll be able to start coaching, but not before that, because there's just too much to know about life before to be fully qualified, because you can't go half prepared into somebody else's life and try to help them, because it's not like teaching them a piece of sheet music where you say, okay, now you play these notes and play this. Because the way most coaches are, they don't understand enough about life. They don't understand the 24 life ingredients. They don't understand how it all fits together. So they try to coach in a niche. And then in the meantime, the only person that suffers is the client, because they're not getting the full background. The coach needs the full background in order to provide that little piece that the clients need. So when I ask, how are you doing? I really care, because if you're not doing well and you're being coached by me, then there's a problem. We need to be on the same page. We need to understand. We need to have that good communication together all the time, so that you'll have the coaching sessions once or twice a week for an hour or a half hour, whatever was working for you. But in between, if I'm sensing that things are not going well for you, or that you're in a tough part in your life, or you need that extra little bit of support, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to ask, how are you doing? Because I know in that simple question, the answer that you provide me, it'll be, you might say, fine. You might say, no, I've hit this bump in the road. I've got this, what do I do here? And it's exactly for that reason that a good life coach knows exactly where their clients are at. They know exactly, like, how are you? It's not that I don't know that you're not doing well. It's I know But if I don't open the conversation with something, then where does it go? How do you get the opportunity to just open up? And so it's important, if you're going to get a life coach, then you want to get the right life coach. And if you're not sure about life coaching, then start with something simple. Start with some of the free stuff we offer, like the self-test at mylifesoup.com. There's a 37-point test. You go through, you get a free report. And not only that, you get our emails where you're getting free life coaching tips. They're short, they're to the point, they're not salesy. We know that when you get our life coaching and you start with the little bits and pieces that you can use in your life, or what you've seen maybe on my YouTube channel at John Verway 2020, that you're going to see that this makes complete sense. That without the 24 life ingredients, your life has been difficult. It's not as easy as what it could be. But you don't want to jump into something because there's so many people selling so many things. How do you know this is the right one? And that's why we offer the free life coaching. You get emails with tips, but the tips are short and they're useful. You'll be able to apply them right away in life. You're going to be able to say, okay, I've seen this, I read this, this makes sense. I've tried it in my own life. It makes sense, it works. And from that point, then you'll know that you're onto a good company with good life coaching that actually makes a difference. And when we ask questions like, how are you? Then you're going to be progressively better and better and better, because that's what we do, is we produce results. Without results, what was the point of getting coaching? I'm John Verway, and I look forward to meeting you.